Welcome. This video is called Learning Names. Pretty straightforward. So we all know that learning names is critical for teachers, and not just for classroom management, but also to make students feel acknowledged and really known. And some people are better than others at learning names. We all know that. But there are a few techniques that we have used over the years that are really effective and that can really help you. So number one, I love this one. I've used it for years. Play an alliteration game by asking students to think of an adjective that describes them that starts with the same letter or sound as their name, such as Jammin' Jamila or Cheerful Charles. Then go around the room systematically and have them say their alliterative little concoction to you. And after they've said them all, you can start to try to repeat them back, or you can do it along the way. And then every 5 students, let's say, that every 5 new students that you learn, then go back to the beginning and say all of them. So you say 5, and then you go 5 to 10, and then you go back to 0 and say 1 to 10, and then you go 10 to 15, and you keep moving systematically through it like that, and you'll learn them very quickly. When I was teaching in high school, I used this, and I would always know my students' names, about 200 students, by the 3rd day using this technique. So it really works. What also helps is having them sit in the same place. I know you've probably noticed this too. If they sit in a different place, it totally throws you off, because location or spatiality is a clue, and that really helped me. 3, this one works for any social situation. It's kind of a funny icebreaker that you can do, but this one will lock it in. It doesn't work as well with, say, 100 or 200 students, but if there's one you're having trouble with, or if you want to remember a business contact and also be remembered as kind of playful, have a person make as it says, a unique physical movement while they say their name. The woman that taught me this 25 years ago was named Carolyn, and she would put her both arms up straight in the air and say Carolyn, and I never forgot her. Or someone named Michael might say his name while he pushes his ears forward to make them stick out. So the visual cue binds kinesthetic memory to an auditory memory of them saying their name, and you'll really remember their name much better. Okay, number 4 is, if you want to just really give yourself an aid, a crutch that will really work, is make a photo seating chart. So you can it's so easy now. You can just use your cell phone, take a photo of each student, create a new Microsoft Word document. You can just do this in Word, and in your Word document, of course you can do it with Mac Word, select Insert Table, and then in the drop-down menu, click on Insert Table, and it will ask you to choose a number of rows and columns, and you can choose whatever you like. You can resize the chart, the whole chart, by clicking on the corner and dragging it, and then all you have to do is click on the appropriate cell, the little cube, and choose the photo from your computer that student is in that seat in your class, in this little cube diagram. So you can type the names under the pictures, and so you have a good little chart, and you can look at them. Of course, they have to sit in the same place again, but it works very well. And so with all of these techniques, if you try one of them or 2 of them or all of them, you will really nail down their names so fast you'll be surprised. Okay, quick study guide to review this. How easily do you learn and retain your students' names? And how does this affect your ability to connect with them? So if you have trouble with it, then maybe you need to spend a little more time on these techniques. What are the 4 methods described in this video, just to review? And which of these have you ever tried? Maybe you've already tried them. What other methods have you tried that worked? And select one, give it a try out in your class, you know, you can really try it out anytime, because, you know, sometimes it's embarrassing, or it's not ideal in the middle of the semester to say, I don't know your names, but it's better to do it and then know them. And so, you know, notice any effect that these techniques are having, and we love it, as we always say, if you share any insights with your online support community if you have joined it. Okay, wonderful. That's the end of this video. Thanks for joining me.